We've got bad news for Starlink fans. SpaceX is blocking most in-motion usage for Starlink users. Hi, I'm Chris with the Mobile Internet Resource Center, here to give you an update on SpaceX's Starlink. Now, Starlink has so far never officially supported in-motion usage other than with a $10,000 maritime setup, which is way outside of the reach of most anyone. But Starlink dishes people have discovered over the past year that SpaceX hasn't actually been blocking in-motion usage, and people have been experimenting with using Starlink on their boats and on their RVs and staying connected in motion, and it has worked really, really well. Despite this being not licensed by the FCC and officially against SpaceX's terms of service, it would actually void your warranty, people have discovered that Dishy would work well in motion, staying connected as long as it had a clear view of the sky. And in particular, people were even going so far as to modify their dishes so that they'd sit flat and not try to keep moving and pivoting around, even drilling holes and disabling the aiming motors so that the Starlink would stay flat and basically no longer be fighting, trying to always point north. And that worked really, really well. That worked really, really well for a lot of people, even though they knew they were voiding the warranty and pushing the terms of service. Well, that, as we've expected all along, is coming to an end. Now that SpaceX officially has a mobile option as far as the maritime version, the $10,000, and there's rumors of a new version of Dishy that will maybe be a more consumer-friendly mobile version. They've actually now gone to sending out firmware that blocks in-motion usage on the current Starlink Dishy. So now, when it detects that it's moving, it will shut down, and when it stops moving, it will reconnect. Now, wow, that's actually pretty unfortunate. Does that even mean that boats at anchor or slowly cruising are going to be disconnected if they're swinging around? And so far, early reports on this new firmware that is slowly rolling out say that nope, that's not the case. The actual cutoff speed is around 10 to maybe 15 miles an hour. So this is actually great news for boaters. Starlink still works when you're swinging at anchor, and it still works when you're at trawler cruising speed, puttering along at 7-8 knots. So that is good news. But for those RVers who've been mounting dishes flat on the roof of their RV, they are out of luck for now, and that's not likely to change until, well, SpaceX likely has something new to sell them. So we'll be keeping an eye out for what comes along. We'll have to see what comes next, and you'll just have to stay connected when you're stopped.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and create these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.